CDJC itself invaded in this week's episode of One Punch Man by sea creatures. And it's so funny to see basically like this, I think he was a sea class called Sting, basically taking down the minions of the Sea King. And then he basically gets smashed by the Sea King, who takes down like all heroes. He even takes down a S-class hero called Pri-Pri Prisoner, who oh man, I like how his backstory for him being in prison on lifetime is because he would assault any good-looking man, and it sounds like he's a bit mad that Genus is already taken, or was it that he surpassed him? I'm not entirely sure. And then his final, let's say, his ultimate move is basically him getting naked and then attacking from aerial. Oh man, that's so great. It's just a bit sad that he gets beaten by the Sea King, man. But that makes me wonder, how strong is Sonico? The ninja dude, the villain guy, because when he looked at them fighting, he thought that he could easily take down the Sea King, and he most likely would have been able to if it hadn't begun to rain, which caused the Sea King to transform into his, shall we say, much stronger form, where, shall we say, Sonico, the only thing he could do was run away. And it's so funny how when he runs past Saitama, he basically says, and this, what he called, Monono Rider, which I wonder, does this guy have any superpowers? Because he don't seem to be really strong. Basically either strong or fast. Even thought he rides a bicycle. But as I understand, he is a C-class hero, so he must have some power. But what is it? I really want to know. Can anyone tell me what his power is? Because I haven't seen them. The only thing I've seen from him so far is basically carrying what's called transporting Saitama a little while, and also arriving late to a monster that Saitama took out in one punch. And I presume Saitama is also going to take out the Sea King in one punch in the next week's episode. Oh man. But really, what is his power? Has it been shown in the manga? Because it seems like he's just an ordinary guy which rides around on a bicycle. But then again, Saitama, he also looks like an ordinary guy, except he's bald. So yeah. And also, how strong is the Sea King, considering that he could take out the Pri-Pri prisoner? That I actually wonder. Can Genus even stand up to him? Because I think the Pri-Pri prisoner was higher up than Genus, which means that Genus would basically be like fodder for what's called the Sea King. When I presume they are gonna fight. I could of course be wrong, but yeah. And I must also say I like the ending when what's called Saitama picks up this what's called the Mumon Rider's phone, and then basically says when he is asked who it is, the hero Saitama, and then his serious face, man. It's so funny because I'm pretty sure that if he hadn't basically stopped the cold, they would have said that he had to evacuate. But we know that he would most likely take down the Sea King. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next week's episode, man. It's gonna be so interesting to see what happens. It's gonna be interesting, and I wonder if Saitama or Genos is gonna get there before anyone gets killed, because that is what the Sea King's gonna do to those humans if no one intervenes. So yeah, see you guys later, and have a good day, good night wherever you are. Cheers.